Hey guys and girls, it's AntManUK here. Just received my parcel. Well, I received it a few days ago. This is some queen ants from Spain from my supplier, Mrs. Barbarus. Thank you so much for sending me some queens. You promised me last year, but I know you had difficulties because of your workers. The people who do the work collecting the queen ants weren't working for you. But I really appreciate that you sent me these. I'm going to throw a link down below in the description of her Facebook page, so if anyone wants queen ants next year from Spain, you can contact her, and she's fantastic. She sends them everywhere across the country. I'm not sure about US, but she does send them everywhere. These arrived a few days ago, but because I was in work, they've been stuck in the post office, and I've only just got them today. The woman in the post office, kind of annoying. The box says fragile on it here, and on top and on the other side, and she was like looking for the code to scan it, and she was slamming the box on the desk while she was looking for the code. So I turned around to her, I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Can you not read the box says fragile on it and you're slamming it on the desk?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, you know, if it's broke, I'm gonna come back to you. She didn't have a clue what's inside. Anyway, guys, let's open this package up anyway. Let's have a look what she sent me. She's labelled it. She said on here there's 2 normals and 1 redhead with a 3 and a smiley face. I'll show you. Yeah, guys, I'll show you. 2 normal and 1 redhead. So my guess it's the Messor Barbarus species, because Messor Barbarus are very fussy in Spain, and I know this when I've been there a few times, that they'll only fly when they actually get a rainstorm. Or, well, mate after a rainstorm, and that can be a very, very, very long time in Spain, because, you know, the weather in Spain is always hot all year round, depending where, especially Tenerife. You can go to Tenerife in the winter months and it'd be really hot. I love the smiley face. Whee! Free. Obviously, I'm going to send you some money anyway for the postage, to cover the postage costs. Well, let's open them up. I hope all you guys are doing well. I don't know how are your ants doing. Unfortunately, I'm not using a voice overlay today. Normally I'd record a video and then do the voice, but I'm just using the digital camera's voice input thing. So I'm hoping that you can pick me up, and I hope it's not distorted or anything, because I know it's not going to be like extremely good quality compared to the microphone on the computer. But yeah, okay. Oh my god, I can see one of them already. Can you guys see it? Oh wow, she's big. It's very well packed, very well packed, full of tissue, and she's put them in like a food storage box. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. If you guys can see that. Let's open them up. I'm going to keep all this cardboard just because it's got a smiley face on it. What I will do if the colony is successful, I'll put this cardboard with the smiley face right next to it. Just so I know it's from her, from my supplier. But I will, like I said, I'll put a description in the link below. Well, I'll put a link in the description below of her Facebook page, and you can go on there and you should be able to see. Whee! It's pretty cool. Okay, so we are now gonna open her up, and hopefully all my queens are okay, especially after what that postwoman just did. Was not impressed, I can tell you that. Well, there's a lot of tissue. I guess you can't be too careful with padding. Oh. I don't think that one likes the light. It's like, no, turn the light off. I think that's the redhead. I've never had a redhead before, so this should be quite interesting. Oh no. I've lost 2 of them. Oh no. Don't know what's happened to that, but... Okay, I've lost 2. That's probably because of because they're so rough with the postage. I used to work for a warehouse, where they do the distribution for postage, and I know how stupid they are with a box that says fragile on it, they'll just throw it. But I've got one queen here that's alive, and it's the red head. She looks beautiful. Wow. Would you look at that? That's so cool. Oh, she doesn't like the light, obviously. But it's okay, I can put you somewhere where there's I can put you somewhere safe. Really, it's quite sad that... God. These have been dead for quite some time. I'm guessing they have been dead for quite some time. They're quite dry, so maybe from the very beginning of the journey. I want to... Yeah, that one's been getting a bit of like mold on it. No, that's fluff, that's wool. But it is pretty dry, so I'm guessing they've been dead for quite some time. Damn it. Well, I've got one survivor, and she's a redhead, and she's absolutely beautiful. So let's just get some close-up footage of her. So guys, this is a close-up footage of the redhead Messor Barbarus queen. It's a real shame that the other two died during postage, but I've had a talk with my supplier. They were fine when she packed them, so it was probably due to the distribution hubs, how they handled the parcels, probably killed them. But she is beautiful, right? She's big, stunning, and she pretty much takes up the entire test tube, even though it's a big test tube setup. And I can't wait for her to lay her first eggs and start her own colony, but it's probably going to be next year because it's hibernation season. I've put her in a safe, cool, and dry place where it's pretty warm in my house, so hopefully she'll be okay. I'm not going to disturb her often, so you'll probably only expect a video of her every so often, because last time I had one, I think I stressed it out too much and she eventually died. So I just want to leave this one to just, get on with it and, start her own colony without being disturbed too much. She wasn't too pleased about the light that was shining on her while I was recording this, so it's stressing her out a little bit. With the Messor Barbarus, I found that little things really stressed them out quite easily, and that's how majority of Messor colonies end up failing. So hopefully I've learnt from my mistakes in the past, and we can make this into a successful colony. Touch wood. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the footage. I've got a little message for you at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. Hi guys, I'd just like to say a big thank you to you all for subscribing, liking and commenting on my videos. Without you guys, I probably would have gave up a long time ago, and I didn't realise that my channel would become this successful, but it has, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I'd just like to say a big thank you to you all. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. AntManUK.